always make great fights for them because they know our knockout artist is in the audience. So with the way things is set up for them, it makes it good for them to know that I'm out there because everybody wants to impress and show me that power of what they can do. So every time I'm there, it's always a great fight. So we always come to the Dana White Contender Series, and it's been fun. Every moment in the second of being in the arena.
October 15th. Have you run into Francis Ngannou at all?
Yeah, for sure. He's been in this area, in this gym before. Me and him training together. So So all love.
A future exhibition, maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Who knows? You know what I mean? The future is bright. You know, October the 15th right now, what we're focused on most. Hey man, a lot of things is in the works is for the future. So hey, the champ back, baby.
Obviously, October 15th is a big deal. It's your return. We're excited. Robert Helenius is big, dangerous. But there's also a lot of talk where Fury, Joshua, and now Usyk says he'll fight you if that fight happens. Have you heard about all that? What do you think?
Yeah, I have, but I'm focused on October the 15th. You know what I mean? A lot of things can stir you in the wrong direction, break your focus and concentration. So, I let my trainers, manager, and all those people that's involved in boxing, I let those handle that part of things, and I just stay focused. I got a lot of things going on. I wear many hats, not only inside of the ring but outside of the ring. So my mind is filled with so many different things, opportunities, ideas. You know what I mean? So I got to stay functioning. I let those handle that. So when the time comes, we'll handle all things.
Do you miss Martin?
How happy are you to be back?
I'm happy. Like I've always been telling people, I'm happy and I'm at peace. So I'm soaking in my happiness and my peace. So with that being said, it's every day is an enjoyment. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that I look at every day as a blessing because we're alive and well. The inevitable chases us every day. And each and every one of us escape because we're here today. One day it's gonna find us, and when it does, can you be the one to say, I've done everything that I wanted in this world, or I provided my service to my greatness? We all have greatness in us, but it's only determined by service.
As a fan, I'm happy to see you back.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Are you excited to go back to the Barclays Center? Because you've had some of the best knockouts there, and you've been in Vegas for a while.
Yeah, the Barclays Center is my baby. That's like my second home. And we've had many conversations, about going back to the Barclays Center, and the people that run the Barclays Center. We have many conversations of coming back there, and I think it's the perfect time and perfect place for the situation, and I'm looking forward to going back out in Brooklyn where I have my most exciting knockouts, my most dramatic and most electrifying times and most memorable moments. You know what I mean? So Barclays Center in Brooklyn, here we come, baby.
Can you pick your most memorable moment from Barclays of your KOs?
My most memorable moment, and I always think about this, even when they talk about knockouts, what's the best knockout I've had? And it still lingers to the author's. And when I hear him, I thought I took his life, and that was the most scariest thing of all, like seeing the guy, all good intention, good hype for the fight, want to serve his country, and I always tell everyone that fighters will risk our lives for others' entertainment, and there's no way around it because when you're stepping in that square ring, that's exactly what we're doing. People look at this business and they want to put sport in front of it and think it's something pretty or something nice and you're supposed to get along and all that. It's the total opposite. It's a monster. It's a business. And once we understand and wrap our mind around the business set of things instead of the sport of it, because it's not a sport, we understand that it's circumstances, it's consequences that come behind getting inside of the ring. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I always look out my fellow fighters, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fighter myself and I understand the certain things that goes on and deal with it. So that's my most memorable moment at the Barclays Center in time. I had a great time with him and a Polish fan, and I'm looking forward to making more memories there.
What's the biggest fight in the division business-wise, Deontay?
Say that again?
What's the biggest fight in the division business-wise, Deontay?
Right now?
Yeah.
Man, we got a lot of great fights out there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of great fights. You got, they've been talking about the Usyk thing. Like I said, I'm not looking past anyone. They got the Ruiz fight. That's going to be huge as well. And, the Joshua's still everybody's still out there. You know what I mean? So, when you have a exciting heavyweight champion, everything else come back to life. The excitement, the people getting the interest back in it, the money goes up for all the fighters. I had many fighters, man, come back, man, we need you back. You know what I mean? And so a lot of things go up. Only the future can tell what it holds. But I think the future is bright, and it holds a lot of things in store for boxing fans in general.
Back home, they giving you a lot of love. Do you planning to go back home and do one more?
Back home?
Back home, yeah, in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Alabama is always showing me love. I got the statue now. They made me a walking, living legend. Young, at the age of almost 37. So right there in the heart of Dixie. It means a lot to me. Every time I think about that, it's like a feeling that I can't describe. You know what I mean? I don't think my vocabulary is long enough to really describe the feelings that I felt to receive a statue. But I love home. The saying is no place like home, and I cherish that to my heart.
You gonna give him one more fight out there?
Maybe a couple of more fights, as long as I'm in. I only want to be in maybe 3 years or so, and that's it. So we're gonna see what we can fit in during that time, places, locations, different venues, and stuff like that. Because once it's over, it's over for me.
Well, Usyk's gonna be at the fight. Did anyone tell you that?
I did. I heard Usyk's gonna be there now. I'll be looking forward to seeing him. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great card overall. And why not come and see a good show? You know what I mean? So we're gonna welcome him with open arms, and I hope he takes notes.
With Usyk coming, does that mean it doesn't necessarily have to be Ruiz next? It could be Usyk.
It could. I mean, y'all know the business of boxing. It's a business. You know what I mean? One thing can go one way, but then when they get down to the business part about it, things can speed up, or certain people can be skipped. That's just a part of the business. You know what I mean? And it can definitely go that way. After Robert, it can definitely be, Usyk. You know what I mean? So it's just a great feeling just to be back in the mix of things and have so many different options on the table, and but one step at a time.
With Robert, though, is any part of you, coming back after a year, anxious to have taken a shot in sparring or taken a shot on Fight Night just to know everything there is still 100%?
Could you repeat that one more time?
With the Robert Helenius fight, is any part of you actually anxious to take a punch? Whether it's sparring or in the fight, just to know everything's still 100%?
I mean, it's not really anxious. I'm getting a lot in training. I'm getting a lot in sparring now and different things like that. So, it's not my first rodeo. So, I'm used to a lot of things, especially at the big stage. So, it's not really an overwhelming feeling or something that I'm anxious. I'm happy to be back, and I'm gonna give 110%, just like I've always given. And look forward to seeing everyone there, and the fans been on the edge of their seat when I fight. So,
Deontay, knowing you have some familiarity with Helenius, what do you expect from him?
I expect a warrior. I mean, he's just like I. He got a warrior heart. And I always tell people the mind doesn't control the body. Your heart controls the body. Because how many times have you done things, ran or done an obstacle that got too hard for you or became too long in your mind, say, I gotta quit. I can't do it no more. I gotta give up. The mind will tell you these things. The mind will even tell you, you great, but some other people's opinion would affect how you feel about yourself, and it'll affect your work. But with your heart, your walk will tell you a die for this. Your heart will tell you can't stop now. You got people that depend on you. You got children. You gotta feed. You know what I mean? So the mind doesn't run the body. It's the heart. That's why I always tell people, follow your heart.
Deontay, after your second fight with Tyson Fury, you said that he cheated. Do you still feel that way after the second fight?
I go with that to my grave.
And can you be more specific? What he did?
I've said enough on that. You know what I mean? And what I've said, I'm at peace with, and I'm happy. So I'll go to my grave for what I know to be, and we're gonna keep it as that.
Which trilogy do you think was greater for the sport? You and Tyson or Canelo Golovkin?
It's always gonna be the heavyweights. You know what I mean? The saying is, once the heavyweight dies, so does boxing. I believe in that.
Coming off of a against Tyson Fury, what will it mean to you to become a two-time champion of the world?
I mean, that means a lot. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Part of the reason that I'm here for. You know, also, you know, to see what type of hallway you can come, you know, you can gain along the way. You know what I mean? Becoming champion, all the other belts I never had. So it'll be good to hold the rest of the belts as well, too, to be a role model, to motivate, to inspire. A lot of people love to see how you get back up and do things. You know, people get tired of seeing a winner all the time until they want to see how do you get back up. Because in life, where we live in, majority of the time, things are not peaches and cream for us. And we have to build our way up in a cruel world to get to the top. And it's never easy getting to the top, you know what I mean? So people don't know what it feels like to get to the top. You know, some people will work their ass off every day and never reach the top. You know what I mean? That's just the way the world is we have to deal with the card that's been dealt to us, I would say. But once you reach that and you've obtained it and you've felt that and you've made adjustments in your life and you've invested your money well to the point you don't even need the business no more, it's a great feeling. So anything that I get from this stage or this ring moving forward, it's a plus for me.
Deontay, what's your thoughts on the whole YouTube boxing thing? I know that you take boxing very serious and you talk about how people can lose their lives. But
yeah.
A lot of people have made, you know, a big come up, you know, like the Jake Pauls.
Yeah, the exhibitions. I mean, I got 2 point of views on it. You know what I mean? I hear certain fighters, you know, I hear a lot of fighters, you know, don't agree with certain things that you know, any exhibitions I've done, because I think they see the fans and they see the money that's been generated from it, and in the business it's not like that. That's a fairy tale. You know what I mean? That's a selling a dream. You know what I mean? In the business is way harder. It takes more than just, you know, find somebody and, you know, having a big fan base and people coming out, you know, and a lot of fighters that don't have the financial gain or the popularity from it, they have a problem with it because they really have to go through the mud. They really have to go through the grind of the business, the different things that it takes to get to the top. You know what I mean? And it takes years. Sometimes a lifetime to get. I know fighters that have been fighting several years and never got an opportunity to fight for a title, or never been a contender, and then they see other guys that's you know, that's got into the sport and the game popularity, they gain money from it. It's like it seemed easier for them than for them. So I can see on their side, but then on the other side of the successful side, when you sit back and you don't, you know, you're your own man, you got your own thing going on, you success, and you seem like, you know, hey, if it make money, it makes sense, continue to do what y'all guys do. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the hate or the negativity. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm like what Dana White said, records is for DJs. You know, I mean, nobody really care about records and different things like that unless, you know, you're around certain people and that's what they want to, you know, people think you got to have a great record to be successful. You don't. Look at the UFC. They built something from $2 million to a $4 billion industry off of non-record fighters. That right there is the proof in the pudding right there. That tell you the blueprint or everything. Records for DJs. Because if a fight break out outside and people in the restaurant, hey, yo, they fighting. Everybody coming outside. We don't know who's fighting or what the skill level is. We just want to see a good scrap. And that's usually how it is. You know what I mean? But I tell all the fighters, man, y'all keep doing your thing. Keep your head up. Invest your money well, to the point you get in the situation where you won't need the business will need you, and they'll see a different light.
Hey, we all products of second opportunities, right? If Usyk put that second opportunity on you, you got the chance to change the history. For sure. I've thought about that just for a little bit. You know, I mean, I took myself aside of training for October the 15th against Robert, and thought about those different things, and I mean, it'll be something. You know what I mean? I need somebody to bless me with an opportunity. I've blessed so many fighters with opportunities and ways to feed their family, and you know, and I see that as well. So we'll see what happens. I think it'll definitely turn the division upside down. And it's nothing like the heavyweight division, so God bless it. Almost definitely. I believe in that. I think Usyk is an honorable guy. I think that if he says something, that he's going to be a man of his word, and I hold him to everything he says.
Last question, guys.
There's a big heavyweight fight in a couple of days in London. Will you be watching?
Who you got?
We got Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. Yes,
I'm gonna try to tune in to that. If it's they fighting over there, right?
Yes, they're fighting in London.
I got to see what time it's going to be over here and stuff, because I got to get my rest and my sleep, man. It's very important.
It'll be in the afternoon.
I'll give you a wake-up call if you want.
So,
yeah, all right.
I'm pretty sure I'll watch it and see and tune in to the heavyweights and see what's going on.
I'm not sure anyone's ever brought this up to you, Deontay, but I feel like you're the person that reinvigorated the heavyweight division from maybe like 5 years ago because of the knockouts you had. And I think a lot of reason why there's so much spotlight now in the heavyweight division is because you kind of started the excitement back. Just kind of want to reflect with you on that, and if you're in agreement with that, or if anyone's ever told you that.
Yeah, I'm in a 1,000% agreement, because I hear it all the time. Everywhere I go, you know what I mean, I hear so many stories about people that wasn't following boxing, but they do now because of, you know, my story, because of the knockouts. The knockouts have brought a lot of excitement, a lot of interest, you know what I mean, to the sport, a lot of money as well. And I you know, many years while I was in it, you know, people would be detoured or think otherwise, but me, I knew that the excitement came from me doing the knockouts and stuff, because when you get dressed, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see a full 2-round scrap. You want to see knockouts, because at the end of the day, most likely we got something else to do after the fight. And for me, I don't get paid for overtime. So knockouts bring excitement, the way you do it and the opponents that you do it with, all that brings interest and excitement to the sport, especially the heavyweight division. So I think I've done that single-handedly.
Thank you, guys.
You know, so I'm looking forward to October the 15th to pursue and continue that run of knockout king.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much. Blessings. Snake. One fight, man, we talked about that too. Them 4 ounces. Them 4 ounces is gonna, you know, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Hey, how you doing?
There you go. We see you like our water. They're gonna see they ball and know what it is. Y'all cover it up. I don't know what you want, how much you want to be able to reveal it.
Don House. What's that MMA fighter with the secret juice?
And excited. And here is the bronze bomber himself. Real quick, want to talk to you for just a couple of moments before you get stretched out. Champions, great to see you. My goodness, another big fight coming up on October 15th. First of all, on behalf of all fight fans, welcome back. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much, Ray. I'm feeling great. It's been a journey for me. A good one has that, you know what I mean? All journeys for me, it's been rocky roads or bad. Mine has been smooth sailing, and it's been a lot of love, a lot of fun, and a lot of happiness up in my life, you know what I mean? And I'm always smiling, always. I think it's you, Ray. You always make me smile, man.
Well, I'm excited. I'm smiling because you're back, and one thing about you is that you always love the challenge. And on October 15th, you get a challenge against a guy you know quite well, Governor Helenius. How much does that excite you knowing that Helenius is going to come and bring his best against you?
It brings me a lot of excitement because of coming back, you know, and my return. And I always want a good matchup, you know what I mean? And Robert, you know, and he's here, you know what I mean? I've been here, he's been manager for music, well, however that is laid out or whatever. So I know he's coming with this A+++. And I mean, he's always doing it for me. But with Robert, I think he got more confidence because he's far many years. So we kind of know each other. So at this point in time in camp, we're trying to do things that he's never seen before. And I'm sure he's trying to do the same thing that I've never seen before. And one thing I like about Robert, he has a heart.
just like music. So you have to work your heart. It's hard to get paid or something. It's the same with Roberts, you know what I mean? I'm excited right now. I'm excited to get the shadow ring and get on October 15th. It's going to be a big fight.
So a guy who's going to be allegedly, there are reports that Usyk might be ringside because of the fact that we're hearing that there's a possibility Tyson Fury and Joshua, and Usyk said, well, I'm not going to wait. I want to fight the baddest man on the planet, Deontay Wilder. So with that potential fight moving, what are your thoughts on that? We've heard this development because first of all, it was the fact that you're back, and then you got into training camp, and then all this started circulating and filtering down. How are you feeling knowing that Usyk's going to be ringside in Brooklyn at Barclays Center, and then he said, listen, Deontay's successful, I want him next.
You know, it's music to my ears, you know what I mean? And I hope Usyk has to be a very honorable person and a man of his word. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking past Robert by any means. You know what I mean? It's good to know that Usyk will be in the arena watching to a great show. You know what I mean? To all the fans, watching to a great show that's going to be watching, that's going to be attending. But I'm not looking past Robert at all. You know what I mean? That's good and that to hear that and to be able to bless me with a title shot and I've blessed so many up on my ring. You know, it's a great feeling. So we're going to get past October 15th, and then after that we can see what happens. We got a lot of things lined up, a lot of options in the work for me, and you know, some people may be skilled, or some people may move forward with. So, but when you're dealing with a title shot, you know what I mean, you got to jump on the opportunities.
My final question to you, champion, we'll let you work out, but one of my favorite songs by Frank Sinatra, My Way. When I think about the second half of your career, I feel like you're doing it both ways. This is the Deontay Wilder way. Is that fair to say? Because you're putting 500 rounds, sparring on the mix, you're coming with this energy, this focus that I've seen from you. Is it the fact that this is the Deontay Wilder way in the second half of your career?
Oh man, you're hitting that right on the head, right? You know, this is definitely my way, and it feels good. You know, even in my first reign, a lot of it was my way, but this right here is totally, you know, 100%, you know, Deontay Wilder way. It just feels, I'm in a different position right now, and it just feels great to be in the position that I'm in, no pressure, you know, don't have to, I don't need the business. When I do it for my own person, my reasons of what I've said I've done. I'm doing it for the peoples and you know, and to gain some hardware, some titles. You know what I mean? To add on to my legacy. You know what I mean? To add on to my attributes and for the statue that I have. You know what I mean? So it's all amazing. And it's all great times for me. And I'm gonna capture all the moments. And I'm gonna hold it just to my heart. Because when I'm gone, Ray,
we will enjoy every single moment, and that starts October 15th, champ. We will let you work out. Always a pleasure. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Electricity and excitement. That's what you can expect on October 15th. We will turn it over to the champ as he can work out here in Las Vegas. Champ, it's all.
Blessings.
Good, brother. How you feeling? How you been, Ali? When'd you get here?
An hour ago?
Mm-hmm.
You lost a lot of weight.
Ain't on the keto diet.
What is the diet?
The big time. Stop eating. An hour straight.
And a lot of sex.
Yeah, a lot of sex. 2 hours sex.
That's a bad way to burn the cardio.
It really do, bro.
That's what they say. Yeah. How much you can burn in 2 hours?
Still got to eat right.
I've been going out to a job. You do. Saturday, October 15th. That's inside the ring. His adversary that very evening, Nordic Nightmare, Helenius. See the champ worked out for a media workout. This is absolutely, if we were selling tickets to a media workout, this would be sold out because it is absolutely packed across every part of the ring. The champ certainly knows how to bring out the media from all over the world. We cannot wait to get to Brooklyn at Barclays Center for Fight Week. It is live BBC on FOX Sports Pay-Per-View. Cannot be with us at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. It's very easy on how you can be a part of this extravaganza. You can order it live on pay-per-view, call your local cable or satellite provider, or order it on FOX Sports app. Very easy to do. Saturday, October 15th. If you do not want to miss the bronze bomber, it's back inside the ring.
So we may not put emphasis, just one out there, we'll put emphasis on towards it. Absolutely. Shadow boxing with intent. It's even better when it plays out in sparring, and it's perfect when it plays out into a fight. So that's what the goal is. The goal is to make it good in here and transfer to sparring and then transfer to the lights, because that's where it's very important for it to happen. But everything, he's actually ahead of schedule. Deontay's been almost just in the camp. He comes to camp. I think no one ever seen him overweight for several reasons. He can't just bring that on his metabolism. He's not like a food guy. Like, you know, a lot of people lose to food. Like, you know, when I lose to food, like food is a real thing. He's one of those individuals that food doesn't make a break. Absolutely. Yeah, you watch the people graduate. Some people just like food people. Deontay's like that. He'll have 4 or 5 bites, he may finish a meal, he may not, but food is not that's a lot. There's a lot of us that lose to food. I was talking to Don House trainer, one of my favorite smaller guys of all time, he just lost to food. Like, can you, like a man with that type of great skill, those type of, you would think like he'll lose to, I would expect he was really on the street, women to, but he lost to, like, yeah, that's what they were, small guys, yes, sir. Yes,
Why you do him like that, man? Don't do him like that.
I call him out.
Don't do my man like that.
Okay, you're gonna sweat in a minute.
Yeah. Don't let him do you like that, bro.
Yeah, because it's like it was a time where Larry Holmes, the second part of Larry Holmes' career, was like, why is he so motivated? Well, he wasn't motivated the way he was at the beginning because he became businessman. Some people become, whatever it is that motivates you, Deontay, it's people that people motivated. People that inspire, people that he's motivated, he was given a statue, he's still living legend walking around. So stuff like that, I would love to get anybody from that. Get anybody from that Deontay Wilder. The same day the statue was given, he said the journey must continue, keep that plan on. We are making the training. Because we're all
Again, you're watching the PBC YouTube page. as the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder his media workout.
Carry the responsibility to Eddie Hearn match over you saying you wouldn't win a round against Usyk if you had to fight that happened.
Everybody's listening to their own opinion. I can take his opinion away. Along with no one else. We have to fight have to be made, and we'll see what happens. Once it's give his opinion. We'll see what happens. Maybe he's still a little salty because this fight got
Actually, Andre Ward jumped in and said, "You're crazy, Eddie. There's no way he doesn't get hit with that right hand."
They were absolutely right. And that right there, it's like she used to change most spots.
I love what he said. When it's about it.
Oh, shit. He came a long way. This is all coming from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. This is big time series and stuff like that. It's a good story. It's a good story in and out there. Just as much as a good business guy, as a good fighter, it's a good business like that. I was doing an interview, somebody said, "Yeah, well, we know we made a lot of money." I had tons of fighters that make a whole lot of money. But in your career, don't mean shit if you don't have that money. You got to make a good investment. That's why you got the money. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that doesn't mean like you got a lot of money. That's not what you're doing. So it's no surprise to me.
Spoke with bronze bomber Wilder, Steve Trainer, as we inch closer to Saturday, October 15th on FOX Sports PBC Pay-Per-View. The return of Deontay Wilder against the Nordic Nightmare Helenius. Helenius commences a 3-fight win streak. So he will take on the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder and Helenius as sparring partners with each other. Continues. Watch Deontay Wilder work out here inside the ring. Here in Las Vegas, He's October 15th. He's also the co-main event Caleb Plant. Anthony Durrell matchup. Heavyweight Title Eliminator. Both men former world champions. Both men looking to make a statement on October 15th.
Tracking and running, so it's a good thing. All that stuff played into his part, make him extremely different than what he is now. Most of us, because if it's not a fight, I don't think you guys really see him. That's not an accident. That's just who he is as a person.
Shadow boxing.
Time is going?
Adam is man.
You on, brother. High hand wins. I think it's theirs. Window closed after that. That's it, nice. Shake it. Shake that, say, all right, back. Right back to it. Good, man. Love it. Yeah. Left hand, you have to fight that castle. Like, earn that shit.
By the way,
Why you backing up?
we don't take any breaks, so if you got some questions, shoot them out there.
I'm not going to shoot him out there.
Just heard from John House. Went up in the
How has it been working out here in Las Vegas with the team? Training.
It's been good. UFC complex been great. People here been amazing. And I'm looking to come here every 3 years.
We getting that Mortal Kombat?
3 times a year.
Why are we getting that Mortal Kombat blood code again?
Yes. ABAC, baby.
Woo.
Here, catch his hook. The left hand way post. Yeah. Close enough. Alright, it's good feet. Good feet. Yeah, that's it. Catch his hook long. Want it again. Here it is, Jack. Here it is twice. That's how you move. Get back there so you. Right. You want that way, pyramid twice. Yeah. There you go. Like you in the room. Step up, Bruce. Feet down. That's 1. That's 2. Time to go. Want it again? A little bit. Feet down. That's it. Sell it again.
You guys been watching tapes up, please.
Let's go. Robert Helenius. So he cutting you off here, but he's going so big. There you go, right. That's it. Put the hook behind it. Yep. Want it off the rhythm. That's it. Off the rhythm. Shake them. After you shake, take a walk. Shake them good with you. One still, the one to right there. You go. That walk, you want to out one, 2. That's it, make them bite that. Into the body. Want it again. That's 1. That's 2. Yeah. Jab, while you going that way? 3. That's it. More 3. That's it. Give me 3 of them. 3. Can you do it 1 to your right? Both of them. Yeah. Do it coming forward. 2. That's it. 3 jabs backing up. That's it. With the jab going back. Gotcha. Yep. All the way back.
Again, you're watching the Deontay Wilder workout here in Las Vegas. Trainer William Scott.
Use it as a check.
His 2015 showdown against Robert Helenius. FOX Sports PBC Pay-Per-View. Barclays Center.
Yeah. That's one. One more time. Out 2. Gotcha. Yep. Say it again. Jab. Fake. 1, 2, out 1, 2. Close up the window. Beautiful. Zero. 3 jabs coming forward. 3 jabs backing up. That's it. 3 jabs going to your right. That's it. 3 jabs going to your left. 1, 2, out 1, 2. Right. 1, 2, out 1, 2. Pick off everything. Pick off everything. Close it up. Close up. That's period. Period. Beautiful. Dash, relax like that. Up jab from that position. Up jab. That's it. Backing up. That's it. That is happening. Give me feet going back. Again. Steps a little better. There you go. That's it, brother. That's
We treat it around here.
You're used to one thing, you're doing another. 1, 2, jab, out, jab, out, that's it. Jab, out, 1, 2. Right downstairs. He's going to reach. He hit right down there. Right. What you gonna do? That's it. Shake me up. Shake him up. Shake him up. Beautiful. Shake him up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Here. 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 But I want good feet going back and jabbing to the body. Cut off. That's the cut off. Right. One again. High hand up. That's it. There you go. Thanks. There you go. Right. Well, that's it. Jab. Fake. Jab. That's it. Shake and take your wall. I want to shake first. That's it. Good walk. Give me a shake, nigga. By the time, that's it. 1, 2, out, 1, 2. Down, up.
Media, we got 15 minutes straight right now. How you feel, D?
Good.
Deontay Wilder is
How you feel, man?
Champ, why
Chase the time.
Why no breaks?
Chaz ain't tasting me.
not even a water break. Took a sweep of water.
Transition.
Caught it, that's the tire, let's off camp.
15 matchup against Helenius on FOX Sports PBC Pay-Per-View. Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's very important afterwards. Do it again, brother.
That's it, right there.
Do it again. You shake him. Right, because he's here. He's here. Yeah. Right, he's here. That's it, right. Keep going. That's right. After slip on white, actually slip. There you go. The other way, can you do it one after day? I'm telling you, be responsible. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Good thing, take a walk. That's it. Let's go with it.
Take a look. Where we are.
Yes. Really, bro. You look past it, shake them up. Two jabs going. All right. 2 jabs going that way. Let's go. Give it to him. All right. Coming forward, 2 jabs. 3 going back. 2 jabs going back with the right hand add. Yes.
Good boy, y'all. Good boy, y'all.
Do it again. 2 jabs in. Good. Yep.
Good boy, y'all.
Right there, you can go back. Yep. Yes.
Deontay, let's have a look at this. Set some traps up. Setting up traps.
High hand up. Beautiful. Close up the window. That's it. That's it. Period. Period. Run it up. Run it up. That's it. There you go. Right. Even while you shake it. That's it. Right. You're shaking up. You're still protecting yourself. He's here. It's going to look like boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Make the second one look. Fade it, 1, 2. Fade it. Right here. Guys. Do it again. Fake the right hand. One more time. Fake the right hand. Real free. Real free. Okay. Forward jab going that way. Stop the finger. How's your time? That's it. That's 1. 7, 7.
Good.
Step up. Step back. Nice. Good. Step up on responsibly. Responsibly. That's it. Objectively. That's it.
That's it. You don't teach the jab like
That's it.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. They cut it short today, so it was another 5 minutes.
That's it. Keep going. There you go. Nice. That's the rhythm, right? That's how you have time. Yes.
We here to have fun. That's how we're here for, baby.
Right there. Just right there. From that cleat right there.
Let's go.
Yes.
4 minutes, Steve. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Sneaky.
Take that with you.
This hoe is sneaky. She a bad baby.
How many flowers for?
It might be the left hook, not the right hand on fight night.
Might be.
That's that man with the action.
Are we gonna be on the edge of our seats?
Always.
Hey, that ringing, that entrance music in the conference got to bring.
Oh yeah.
Just like that. That's it. That's it.
Look where you are. Look where you are.
That's it. Again. One it again.
Come on. Let's get it.
Hey, just keep it what they want, right? The best thing about life.
Always.
Yeah, they got a hand speed like a 47-pound.
3 minutes.
The best I ever been for sure. Stamina wise. Good chasing time. Time chasing me.
3 minutes.
Good 3 minutes. Let's go.
One it again. One it again.
Nope. Nope.
Make them all 1 point.
Nope. Let's go. Let's do it. Fucking right.
Very excited about it.
Deontay, how did the hands feel?
They feel great. Shake them up. Shake them up. Shake them up. Yes.
Close up the window more. That's it. That's it.
You watch the tapes on any of the legends?
I leave that on the elite.
What is it?
Watch the tape.
Oh, that's none of his business. That's my business, brother.
They got enough work in that ring.
Right. Boom.
Yeah.
Pick the last one on. That's it. You see how?
Watch a lot of Sugar Ray Humbley, a lot of everybody I know.
Serious? I'm on Bob Foster right now.
Bob Foster, yeah. Tall, lanky puncher. Knock your dick stiff.
And Deontay got the best up jab. And you don't really use a lot of up jab. That's it. Shot right here. That's it. Feint it. Shot it. Beautiful. Feint it. Shoot it. Take a walk.
Give the Jersey Joe.
50-50.
1 minute.
Big one.
1 minute. Finish it.
It's gonna be a hell of a fight. I'll be there.
Go from the shake lead right here. So you shake it on, you shake it on, you shake it on. Hey. Make it better. Make it better.
All right, while I came back, there was a rewind.
Hey, man, get the change.
There you go, right? All right. Same shit you did right there. I love it. That's be physical after.
15 seconds. 15.
We'll try right the whole time.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Malik, how many rounds have you guys done now?
Huh?
Over 9,000. How many rounds have you guys done so far?
Oh, he's up there. We don't stop in between rounds. Just keep going.
I know you guys have that tracker on Twitter. Just stop counting at this point.
No, we keep going from them rounds, but what we don't do is take breaks. We go straight through. So sometimes we'll do an hour straight, an hour and a half straight. But Deontay don't feel he deserves a rest because he wants to get better with things that cause that type of workout. So it's good.
Any concerns on injuries or anything like that, or just?
No, he's in very, very good shape. From here, you got to give Dana White the credit because the recovery system he has set up, guys can work out and go right to recovery. Even at home, Deontay had the same recovery system. It's just not maybe like this, but it's, he get the workout, recovery, and it worked perfect for a homebody like him.
I also saw his boxing backwards real clean. The double jab with the hook. You think he's gonna come forward and knock someone out?
And he's doing all of this on a loaded body. I ain't saying it because I train him. He could do everything in the ring. It's just all about him wanting to do it, having humility, sticking to a game plan, believing that you're more than one dimension. Like, I could believe it all I want and tell y'all, he does 100 things good. But if Deontay go out there and literally just want to do one thing, then he's going to be labeled as that. What I want him labeled as is what he actually is, a numerous dimensional fighter. He's the most dynamic fighter that ever crossed this game, and I mean that.
Malik, it's been a lot of growing experience and a lot of growing in between the partnership. The first journey to now.
Yes.
How'd that feel?
It's good, man, because you go from us all. It was one time me, Joey, our shrimp guy. It was just us in the locker room with Deontay before fights. Literally, this is way before me and D fought, before anything. And it's just so to watch it go from those days to us not even having enough money to tip a waiter and joking about it today. For us having to use only our per diem money in training camp because we was dead broke. So to get to this point right here and to be continuing striving and obviously watching him reach high levels that not just most fighters don't reach, most people in other walks of life don't reach. It's refreshing. It's motivating. It keeps me going because he's a take no shit guy. So even though I'm his brother and he loves me, no, he got to get on my ass about shit too. So we have our things because that's just who Deontay is. If you're not on point, or you're not giving him 100, or you're not, or he may see you lacking on something that may concern the system of training, not gossip. The system of training he gets aggravated about. So then he got to get on my case. I'll fix the problem. It'll never happen again. And that could be equivalent to him throwing lemons at me and I make nothing but lemonade. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, I don't take nothing in this game really personal when it comes to people that I got genuine love for. That's the only thing that really matters. And if they telling me things that I believe in, I like to fix it.
I was telling the champ, we all product of second opportunities, right? Yeah. And now it's kind of look like Usyk is trying to call him, right? You guys got a chance to change history together. Yeah. If that happens, it's a big chance to change history. How you feel?
Yeah, it's big time boxing. And Alexander Usyk is someone that I've spent so much time with over the years. I've been in Ukraine with him. Anytime he's in America, we have 11-week training camps together. In Ukraine, 9-week training camps together. Like introducing me to his family. Us eating together, going out to fights together. And during all of that, I'm constantly learning the game and perfecting my craft. I get hired. Is in grand fashion because they have Usyk to be next.
How are you going to feel being in the other side of Usyk since you already been in camp with him?
I'm perfectly fine with it because I believe it's business and it's compassion behind it because I'm compassionate about Deontay. Like, you know what I mean? He's a very, very close brother of mine. I always want to see him do good. I know what his dream is and what his admiration is. I want him to complete that. So yeah, I'm not in the ring with him fighting, but whatever is under that level, whatever could be considered under that level, I'm right there. Like, when he's down from a bad day of working out or sparring, I feel like shit. When he cuts down or he just, frustrated with life, I may be going through the same thing in my life. He may not know that. And then it helps me deal with my own. So, we got a good relationship. So it would be not just business. It would be compassion and a bunch of passion behind it. Because I think I go into overload now with film study. I would really go on. like really, really good, because Alexander Usyk is an incredible fighter. He's not a good fighter, he's a great fighter.
You think he would be
He's not good, he's great.
We wish you guys good luck in the whole journey.
God bless you, brother. Thank you.
Just a quick question, just in regards to just, you've been in the ring, you've been wearing Wilder actually, trained against Fury, and then obviously been in camp with Usyk. Who would be tougher, Usyk or the Fury fight? For Wilder.
Well, him and Fury for 3 times already.
Yeah. So which one would you think would be more? I know you haven't fought Usyk, but is it Usyk or is it Fury?
I don't know. It's 2 different type of dimensional fighters. Usyk is more of a make you miss, make you pay, give you angles, get brave. Tyson Fury is very vulnerable now. I think anybody that's vulnerable against Deontay or any good fighter, they put themselves in a vulnerable position to lose. But that's what makes Fury, you could say, what he is today, because he has vulnerability. And you have to have that. But when you're fighting punches like Deontay Wilder, you get comments from Fury saying, I'm not the same, I got hickeys in my head, I'm walking different and everything. It's because the kind of power this dude possesses. Humans, we created this sport ourselves. So me just hitting you or him just hitting you is a problem. But when you get someone like Deontay punching, it's a whole different type of thing, man. It's serious power. Serious. I already, you noticed, you guys, I didn't have pads on.
Yeah.
Right, I don't have pads on for a reason. I gotta get surgery and shit like that.
That shit's real though, right?
Yes. Good, brother.
Awesome, appreciate it.
God bless you, man.
It's almost mobile Deontay Wilder today.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a precursor to that?
Let me get a bomb one for the
Bomb Squad! Period.
You know what's crazy? I saw you 2 weeks ago, and I was crazy with my
So today we're seeing him going backwards, going to his left, to his right, coming forward, using the shield defense, using parries, using good steps. At times he's naturally.
Done, bro. 30 to 40 rounds at a time of preparing me. So let me know that I can go. It's unlimited to what I can do and how long I can go without any break and different things like that. So it's been good. I'm looking forward to not only doing this in training, but also doing it in the fight where it really counts.
I wish Fight Night was tomorrow.
Man, I'll be ready. I've been ready a month ago in pre-camp. And they're just touching up things. Now I got to go spar and get the skill level up and be able to do what I did in training to do it in the fight, come fight night. So once I'm able to do that, man, it's going to be a hell of a night for the fans. And they'll see, some people will see a new Wilder and some people will be like, it's nothing new. He's always had those skills. He's just bringing a little bit more out.
It's a myth that a veteran, old dog can't learn new tricks. That you'll show that on October 15th.
Well, I don't believe in that saying. I don't believe in you can't teach an old dog new trick because unless you're talking about animals. Now, if you're talking about animals, I don't know nothing about it. I would still beg to differ if you talk about animals. You know what I mean? It depends on what animal you're talking about. But as human beings or whatever, if you can't teach an old dog new trick, then what's living there? You know what I mean? In this world, it's all about learning because we don't know it all. It's a lot of things. Hey, it's things that my 4-year-old teaches me that I didn't know. You know what I mean? And likewise, the saying is, is as you live, you should learn. That's the only way you grow, by learning. Unless you feel like you done got to the top and you can't grow no more, then there ain't no more learning to do. So you can teach an old dog new tricks. Or the saying is, you can be an old fool as well. Now, if you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks, then there's going to be a lot of old fools, and I know a couple of them. And the only way to become wise is not through age, it's through knowledge and applying knowledge to life to become wise. You know what I mean? So that saying is not true.
Did you verbalize at all what's going to be new on October before we get to see it in the physical?
Well, what's going to be new is just my electrifying energy, a lot of movement, a lot of combinations, and to the big thing that everybody been waiting on, the knockout. Everybody anticipating the knockout. And I have no round. I mean, I'm taking Robert very serious. I don't know. I said it's going to be an ugly fight, but we're going to see how it goes. Being that it's sparring and he knows me,
and I know him, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
You might have to take your time with it.
I may have to set my own tempo up in the fight and try to let him fight to my tempo. Like again, we didn't put in many times together. So, we're definitely gonna have to come up with new things, as well as he would have to come up with new things as well. The only thing we haven't experienced is the speed that's gonna be displayed, the electrifying energy that's gonna be in the arena, and smaller gloves.
Hey, Deontay, what's been a lot of experience and growing with the journey with Malik. How'd that feel?
It feels great, man. It feels amazing just to grow with your brother. You know what I mean? Someone that you love dearly. And it's no greater feeling than to have someone that you trust, especially in the business of boxing, where there's very few people here that you can trust. You know what I mean? Because in this business, that green-eyed monster lurks around. And with the green-eyed monster, he don't have no loyalty to anyone. So it's very important the way you can build relationships, and when you build a relationship, hold them dearly to your heart, because it's very hard to find people that you can trust in this business.
So after these ups and downs, you guys ready to change history again?
Oh, most definitely, man. You know what I mean? In life comes with up and down. You know what I mean? It just not fair that in the manual book that they didn't tell us in life there would be ups and downs. So we have to learn on the job. Sometimes you can't prepare for certain things that come your way. It's all on the job. And some things you can prepare for, because as certain people have experienced certain things, they can tell you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, because of their experience of going through life. But that's the beauty part about life and living, that you're able to learn from your mistakes, you're able to make mistakes, and you're able to correct them. And then sometimes you can learn from others that you won't have to make the mistake, because you know that if it's hot, it's gonna burn them and it's gonna burn you too. So I love living, I love life itself, and I love learning.
Deontay, what's your thoughts on Jared Anderson, seeing that he's like the next up and coming?
I haven't seen too much of him. I haven't to even give a proper assessment of opinion on him. I haven't seen him much, but long live the heavyweight division. I wish all the heavyweights in this division nothing but happiness and peace, and a fulfillment of wherever you're trying to go on your journey. I've reached my point, what I've tried to reach. I've accomplished it, and man, I'm happy. It's amazing just to be in my position at this moment in time in life.
Val TV Network, the Chill Spot here. We want to congratulate you for coming back, because all your fans are very happy. We're excited about the event coming up October the 15th. Is there something you want to tell them on coming back and what to expect? Because, we want that platform. What would you tell your fans?
All my friends, like I've always said from day one, I'll still say it to all my day ones and the people that's on board as well now, that I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I'm back, back for the people. I'm back to motivate, to inspire everyone around the world. I always say we all have greatness in us, but greatness is only determined by service. So here I am once more to provide my service to my greatness. I hope y'all tune in and continue to keep those prayers and blessings coming, because remember, prayer changes things.
Tell them how to watch you and where to be.
Hey, if you want to watch me versus Robert Helenius for the WBC Eliminator, you can find me on FOX Pay-Per-View. If you want to order your tickets, go to SeatGeek.com. That's SeatGeek.com. You don't want to miss this one, guys. Let's go, baby. What you waiting on? Go get it.
Don says he's got to pull you away from the gym, man. He can't get you to stop now.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, the training has been crazy. Like I said, we had to change up a few things, because when you're in the sport for so long, things can get boring. And just coming out here with Don, being able to change up things, change up my atmosphere, and the people's around me. It's been amazing, So I've had fun. Been out here with Don, and it's a small world. It's a small world. One point in time, I was fighting against him. Now he with me.
One point in time, he didn't like me.
No, why not?
I was Mr. Burn. It's one personal. But,
Did he tell you, hey, everything you did against us in that first fight, just do that again?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's been good though. I mean, God working mysterious ways, and you know, certain things ain't meant for certain people to be in certain positions at that certain time. But as you live and you grow and you go along and live life, you start seeing that, you know, this is the time and the place for other people to unite and come together. You know what I mean? So it was a time and place where we came and we united, and we felt like he would be definitely a great source, you know, for the team, and a big help to the team as well. And here we are, and everything's been going amazing. So I'm glad that we as a team, we are all happy to have done House as a part of the Bomb Squad, and forever live the team.
And lastly, you know, Ernie Shavers, we lost him about 2 weeks ago, and he was a guy, you know, you were able to get to the title. Ernie fell a little short, but in his time, he made the Hall of Fame. All people talked about was the great things about him, the puncher. They didn't focus on the negative. In your time, it seems like that hasn't quite as much been the case. Do you think something's changed with us as people, or, you know, what's changed between now and then? Do you think, would you like to get more of the Ernie Shavers treatment? Let's just
you know, for me, like I keep saying, I'm soaking in my happiness and my peace. And when you're a person that you have found happiness and peace within a crazy world, with the world that we live in, what more do you want to ask for? Because in this world, I can't worry about what others express, how they feel about me or what they may say. The truth that set you free is to sing. And when you know the truth about certain things and about yourself, no matter what people say, it shouldn't bother you, because life itself is already heavy. It's already a burden. Sometimes it hinders people from doing things, life itself. So why would I care about what others may say about me? And it's hard for others to get that in their mind and like try to block out the naysaying and stuff like that. It's hard for people to focus on just them and not worry about what negative say. I mean, we live in a world where you can get 100, you can get 99 people comment, you know, great things about you. You get that one person that say crazy shit. You want to address that one person. For what? Why? You know what I mean? Like I said, I've done amazing things in my career. I've done it to the point where I don't need boxing anymore. You know what I mean? Over 98% of fighters looking to get in this position, in my spot, where they don't have to fight no more. Most guys come to this because they need it. Not because, you know what I mean, not the other way around, you know what I mean? And I say that because I'm very proud.
Because they need it, and you're doing it just because you feel it, the need, the desire.
Man, I'm in a great position, you know what I mean? I'm blessed, man, and every time I think about it, it want to bring me to tears, because I know how hard it is to be in this business. It's solely a business. It's not a sport, and I'll forever say that, you know what I mean? And I just salute all my fighters that's out there that's trying to get in a position where they can feed their family, where they don't need this anymore. If we didn't need this, we wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? You ain't got no. But I got a statue, and by having that, being presented that statue, and to see so many people come from different parts of the world, you know what I mean? To come and see people break down and stuff like that, that just allowed me to know that people need me. You know, I motivate and inspire people all over the world. So I could have been selfish and say, you know what, I done did what I had to do. I done invested big time. I'm good. I don't need it no more. But, you know, I become selfless. And I'm say, you know, I love helping people. Look how many fighters I've been blessed throughout. You know what I mean? When I even had to fight them, when they weren't even my mandatories, and blessing and stuff. And that's what the business I'm into. Blessing. And if a lot of people look up to me, they look at, they follow every word that I say. You know what I mean? And with that being said, it's a lot of more great work to do. I'll be 37 in October. I'm young. You know what I mean? I only got 3 more years I want to be here to the end of my 40s, and after that, I am done. You know what I mean? Y'all hearing that out of my mouth right now. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about the naysayers. I mean, you ain't got to worry about he say, she say, because most of the time, journalists and people that document certain things, they want to be first in being correct, and it's not fair to the person that delivering the message. You know what I mean? And but people can hear it out of my mouth. I only have to the end of 40, and then I'm out.
You said the truth will set us free. Is the truth that Deontay Wilder will be heavyweight champion?
Most definitely. That's the truth of it. That's the truth. So stay tuned, and Deontay Wilder is back, baby, and so live the heavyweight division. I can't wait. October the 15th, Robert Helenius versus Deontay Wilder.
Thank you, D.
That's a few days before your birthday, October 22nd, you know?
Facts.
Can we have it this way too?
Blessing, blessing. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much. Blessing, blessing.
Alright, okay. Gotta get both. Alright, you got it?
Y'all got it? Blessings. Thank you guys for coming.
Alright, your families, everybody's okay, your girls?
Everybody's lovely. No complaints at all. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I count each blessing every day. I tell, you know, like I said, the inevitable is following us every day. And every day we wait, we've escaped. We escaped defeat of death. You know what I mean? Because one day it will find us. And when it does, when it finds me, I can speak for myself. I'm going just like these smiles right here. I tell my family all the time, don't worry about me. Anybody come crying at my funeral, you kick them out. Because there's going to be tears of joy. That's why every day that I wake, I'm like, damn, I passed yesterday. Let me see, can I defeat today as well? But along the way, let me provide my greatness to this world, to be a great human being, to show the world that, you know, you can do all things through Christ Jesus, which strengthens me and strengthens everybody else. I tell people, I know the man that makes the impossible possible. And, you know, so God is good. God is good.
That's a great attitude.
Hey.
That's a great attitude. Don't cry at my funeral. I was good to you. I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I lived a good life.
I lived a great life. You know what I mean? I've done a lot of great things. I've set a lot of goals. I've reached them. I've passed a lot of milestones. And I'm still providing my greatness. A lot of people don't know what I do in this world. They only see what I do inside of the ring. You know what I mean? And which is okay for me. You know, I don't seek attention. I don't go out and do things and seek publicity for it. I just be me. And go and do what I do because, you know, that person that I've done for, I know and God knows, and that's all that matters to me. So provide your greatness into this world. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. What's that? Most definitely. It'll speak for you, you know, all the way through. And that's what that statue for me is going to speak volumes. You know, no matter what the naysayer says, whatever people say, you know, at the end of the day, when we all go, that statue will still be there.
Hey, Champ. Good luck on October. Champ, can we get a flex real quick for PBC? Let's get a mean face going to him. There you go. Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Where am I looking at? Right here. Right to the middle, right there.
Yeah, I know I'm short, right?
Nah, some people like, oh, camera line here, camera line there. But that's what we say, look at me. Do I look at you or I look at the camera? Oh, man.
I am short, right?
Hey, I got that hair envy. I want that hair you got there.
FightHype.com. I'm here with Johnny Ross. How's everything going?
Man, everything's going fantastic. Everything's going fantastic.
obviously, I mean, your performance in your last fight was more than fantastic. It was amazing.
Well, you know, about that last fight, January 1st, you know, I came in a little bit overweight, but I promise you, I trained my behind off. But you always got to do extra so that you can perform a whole lot better. So I promise y'all, I'm working on the extra right now, okay? I'm happy I won, but I'm doing extra right now. You feel me?
I mean, I do have to ask, Wilder over here, you're in the gym. Are you working with Wilder? Are you doing some stuff?
I'm not currently working with Wilder. I'm working with Michael Hunter. And Michael Hunter trains a little bit before Deontay comes in. So I did get to meet Deontay in passing. You know, I've been a big fan for, obviously, way before he became champion. You know what I mean? He's been a big inspiration to a lot of heavyweights. Became the first champion at heavyweight that's undefeated for America in a long time. So, you know, I was just happy to be able to meet him, happy to be able to support him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to his return, you know. I also know Malik Scott very well, so that's a guy that I've always been watching for sure. So I'm just happy to be here to support Deontay right now.
Absolutely, and just seeing the fact that he's taking his game to another level, going to the UFC facility, I see that you're here too. Do you see a difference from the glimpses of like Wilder, just as a heavyweight, you know, contender yourself? Do you see those changes already?
Well, the biggest thing I noticed today was his speed. He seems a lot faster. You know what I mean? Obviously, when I watch a lot of his film, I felt like he was always fast. You know, it was no question about his speed. But right now, he seems faster. So I'm looking forward to seeing his performance on October 15th.
And of course, the big bomb squad.
There it is.
Just a prediction. Are you assuming that he's going to be able to land that big bomb on?
I have no doubt. I have no doubt that he's going to land that shot. I'm looking for an early knockout. So I don't know what the odds are for the over-under, but I'm definitely betting under, and I'm definitely betting for Deontay Wilder to knock this man out. You know what I mean? I do respect Helenius, but I'm definitely thinking Deontay going to knock him out.
And then seeing the fact that Usyk is going to be at the fight, obviously he wants to, you know, try to send a message by being in his presence. But Wilder Usyk fight.
I'm going for Wilder all the way. I'm going for Wilder all the way. If that fight happens, look, I'll pay whatever to watch it, but I'm definitely pulling for Wilder for that fight. And that's that. You know, shout out to Usyk for wanting to take that challenge on. But yeah, I'm going for Wilder.
And before I let you go, you know, like I said, you're coming off a great performance. You know, a lot of naysayers doubted you. You came in there. You seemed like you had a lot of fun in and out of the ring. But it's back to go time. What's next for you?
Well, you know, I look at it like this. If I come in upsetting the top guy, I'm going to keep on upsetting the top guy. So that's what I train myself to do. I push myself for that. I am here training at the UFC Performance Center, so I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity that I have to continue to pull off more and more upsets. And if you make me the favorite, I'm going to continue to win as well.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you. What's your name, bro?
Being on the outside because of success when I gained on the outside of the ring, and to make the clubs and boxing and not really anything to do with it, I can't make it. This is amazing feeling because I'm on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Coming in because I got savage. So
Pretty much wrapping up. We're gonna have all the scrums, meeting workouts, and we're gonna be getting this stuff going. So really, I appreciate you coming in and supporting, tuning in. We're here at the UFC Institute. It's a big UFC, so for some of the boxing fans that may not know that, but we're here covering the Deontay Wilder workouts. We'll be getting this straight to you guys right away. If you guys are tuning in, just rewind back if you missed it. So, all right, awesome. Take care, guys.